This just in. Literally, Matt just walked through the door with it. What is it? Invictus Brewing, Tyrannosaurus Press, Pastry Stout, chocolate and coffee. And it was packaged on, what was it, like 9 days ago. It went in here. Brewed.
Oh, that's gotta be. Came up here quick.
Brewed with up to 100 pounds of T-Rex cookies, and infused it with cold pressed coffee from Folly Coffee Roasters right after fermentation.
Oh, it is from Minnesota too. It's made in Minnesota. That's to where I don't know.
Black as night.
Blaine.
Even the flashlight won't make it through this one. Please peel and recycle can. Oh, is that why they're all doing it now? You're supposed to take this off and then recycle the can.
Well, we have been taking them off. I mean,
yeah, but I'm not fucking care about the environment. You know what I found?
What?
Super easy to flush your engine oil right down the toilet. This ain't gonna happen. Oh, maybe. There's like 3 little. All the glue is.
Now you got glue on your face. It looks like you got jizz on your face.
Well, you are over here.
Well, Miles was sitting in the truck with you.
$5 is $5. What? No. Yeah, every time I touch it now, I'm getting T-Rex jizz on my hand.
You still got some on the bottom of your chin, but I'm just gonna leave it there.
Maybe if it was warmed up, the transfer would go better. I got jizz on my chin.
I did that like a pro. You've done that a time or two, haven't you?
Wow, it is dark.
I didn't think it was going to be as dark as it is, but it's 8%.
Oh, that's right. I was in the process of looking for that one. I got the peel and recycle.
It's from Blaine, Minnesota, so it's still local. Pretty close, anyways.
My first woman I never married.
Doesn't smell though.
She ran a Domino's Pizza up in Blaine, and oh yeah, it was amazing. I used to get so pissed. My store was small, so I had to by 8 o'clock at night, I was the head bottle washer, and I had one driver and me.
Yeah.
Friday night we might have had 4 people, but on a typical like a Monday or Tuesday, it was me and one guy after 8 o'clock. Her store, this is what she basically did to make $120,000 a year 30 something years ago now. 1990. That store was so busy. I remember the first time I had 15 employees. I walked back and I looked at her thing. I looked at her thing. I walked back and looked at the schedule. That particular night, there was 47 drivers on. Not 15 employees for the whole damn store, but 47 drivers. The funny thing was, you put that many people all together, and it just didn't even seem like it was as busy as it actually was. It seemed like nothing had gone on, and I was like, out of curiosity, how many pizzas did you just sell from 4 until 5 o'clock? 223 were delivered. I'm like, Okay, so gym mode, low, medium, high, turbo. So yeah, it's not making it through the chocolate jizz.
Well, they did say it was dark, didn't they? Yeah, black as night.
Okay.
I really don't smell the chocolate or the coffee, I'm not gonna lie. I don't smell really much of anything but like a stout beverage.
It does. It smells typical of a stout.
Well, cheers. Don't taste like much either.
Great. It tastes exactly like it smells.
like a stout. I'm not getting no coffee. I'm not getting no chocolate or sweetness from a cookie.
Maybe they should put 200 pounds of them T-Rex cookies in here. They read a comment and then rifle through the no idea, and then from one or two of you guys. First in, oh nope, sorry, which one is which? What did I do last? First in looks like, oh, never mind, these are all from the Juice Drop. Didn't Scourge saying, Bun Club, take a double shot for 2 scoops. Mr. Mark Mack on the 10mm collection, never get rid of the 610 revolver, Eric. There's not a single one of those guns I would necessarily ever get rid of. On the other hand, as I alluded to, I was really hoping this wouldn't become as difficult as it is, but evidently they did not make very many of the stainless with the rose grips, or if they did, everybody bought them.
Yeah, what he said.
Rich Huff, woohoo! I found and bought 2 more bottles of the Goose Island tonight. There is still a Santa Claus. And Tom said, how's everything in the Great White North?
Is he talking about the Goose Island Stouts?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are...
This year, the 2020. I really like this year's. I really
22,
like.
you mean?
Or 20, whatever it is. 2022, what's the difference?
Well, he said...
Oh yeah, you can't talk about 2020, because you'll get your channel deleted.
Just let the shirt do the talking.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Still against community guidelines for discussing the Twitter files and the fact that they openly admit that there was fraud. But that's okay, YouTube. You just keep standing behind your narrative. We'll just keep busting open new channels. By the way, everybody, if they delete CaptainDick Nozzle, I will not be using this channel as the full-time. I've just been using it because I think more of you know about this one. But if you're hearing me say this, there is a new CaptainDick Nozzle channel, and I'm just making sure it was in the last video. Yes. Yes. There's 24 subs over there. CaptainDick Nozzle's Intergalactic Misfits. And you can find a picture of me wearing the Fuck You 46 shirt and a dick on my head. And Matt's beer goggles.
My what? No, they're not mine. I can see just fine drunk.
Okay, let's just start with one that just has my name on it. That's weird.
You must order that one for yourself.
You know, I always think about that, because I've had that happen where I was really anxiously waiting for something, but all of a sudden, the shipping didn't make sense to me, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just wait and I'll open it up.
You gotta start like naming yourself Ricky Long Dong, or just weird shit.
These I ordered from me.
What was those?
COVID tests.
Oh, jeez.
They were free from the government.
Yeah, we got those too.
Well,
you'll be positive on every one of them.
Why does that not come as a shock? That's why it's in my name. I know, Roger. Roger's like, you got to let Eric know he can go right over and order some free ones. Hey, Roger.
Yeah, my grandma did that.
I still think, did I make this comment? If I did, I apologize. If not, I just laughed. Talking to my mother. She says that she has now had the COVID symptoms for more than 2 years. And she says, and I quote, I have had every shot, every booster, and she actually called her doctor to see if she could get additional boosters in between the time that you can get boosters.
Who's this?
My mother!
She ain't gonna make it much longer.
My mother is a total fucking libtard. She's orange man bad. Gotta vote Democrat. Well, she worked for Essentia, and a lot of those big companies.
It's so funny.
All they have is Dems retards telling you how to vote.
It's so funny that so many people in the hospital are taking these vaccines too, and they're like, oh yeah, they're the greatest thing. Are you kidding me? You see some of the shit that it's causing to people. How can you still not open your eyes to that? It's literally right in front of you.
Okay, next package up. My post office evidently didn't want to even deliver this one because they scribbled it out. But I'm guessing my cool ass mailman said, "No, I know where that goes."
It's his.
This is going to Ligma Johnson. Ligma Johnson. It's Ligma Johnson.
Yep. Hey, whoever got that for you. I love the name.
My normal mailman just practically sits around looking forward to what could possibly be delivered. Boiled nuts!
It's been a while since we had any of those bad boys.
No.
And they're the good kind. Cajun.
I don't know why, but I really do not care for these in the jalapeno. I just don't. It doesn't taste like jalapeno.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other thing is these ones get kind of gushy. These are the ones where the nuts like stick inside the shell, and you feel like
pretty
you're
much just eat the whole thing.
Feel like you're losing weight trying to even get the nut out, but they still have a good taste. Get the nut out. Nice. Wow. Recently added. See, that's one of those shirts that makes it look like you can see your titties, but it's not. It's just the shirt. Yeah. I got one of those. I got a couple of those around here. When you order clothes from the China, when you order Chinese clothes, a 3XL would barely fit over my over my arm. I look completely fat ass in it. Is what I look. Okay. So again, hear me.
Hear me, hear me.
If CaptainDick Nozzle gets deleted because they've already given me 2 strikes for discussing, and the funny thing is one of them was for discussing what Zuckerman said about how he I don't know what it is. This girl just seems to be just a go-getter. That one's pretty nice too.
I like the one in the middle one.
I like that one, and I like that one. This one?
Yeah, the middle one. Middle one. Yeah, that's probably my favorite.
Yeah, she's got a. I don't know. Kind of have to see the fronts, but I like this hair. You know,
exactly.
She's got a lot of hair. Yeah. So I now have 2. Basically, they deleted a channel. They deleted BandEBrewReviews for telling me that I was spreading disinformation about the jab and spreading disinformation about the election, and everything we talked about is turning out to be true, especially the election. Especially the election.
Meanwhile, in other news, Eric is trying to get another channel erased.
I'm sorry, I won't give up. You will not silence the truth. You can try to play your games, community guidelines. Oh, you're the agenda. You are the deep state, YouTube. I don't know. So far, I haven't had a problem. I'm not doing this for the money, so as long as you guys can keep finding me, personal favorite, fuck them. Go ahead, keep deleting the channel. There's another one already set up and running. 24 of you have subscribed over there. I put the Nobody Likes You song that he hooked me up on.
Nobody. Oh, yeah.
Miles says not first. Multi-Gunman says not winning. Miles says not naked. Multi-Gunman says you are now. And Matt Davis says at least you made it. Clyde says secondist. Multi-Gunman says to what? And he says back to Multi-Gunman, if you don't know by now, you never will. Speaking of in the know, I've seen it before, but for some reason, this one almost seemed like a different vantage point. It was the Pentagon. You know how they say an airplane hit the Pentagon?
Yeah.
Duh. It was going so fast, that's why we can't find wheels, wings, titanium fan blades for the motors. But yet, there's people out there that are just, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist. The hole was nowhere near the diameter of an airplane. It was a perfect size hole. It didn't have any damage that would have been caused by wings. But I know I'm a fucking idiot. Well, evidently, across the street from the hotel, you could see, traveling just off of the surface, it looks like a cruise missile. Because a Scud isn't intelligent enough, Scuds literally lob in a cruise missile. Now, I'm just saying what it looked like. It wasn't an airplane. It wasn't an airplane. Actually, I sent it to myself so I could...
So what are you saying, that we pretty much bombed ourselves?
It was all a big old shit show as far as I'm concerned. I know I'm not going to go any farther at this point in time. I'm just saying that
it's not adding up, Bob.
These numbers, fellow United States citizens, just aren't adding up. Okay.
That is a Scud missile.
That is a Scud missile.
No, it's not. No damage to the windows.
Finally found the confiscated video that the FBI took on the day of 9/11, where it was proving it wasn't a plane, it was a Scud missile. There was talk amongst the...
No.
There's a plane not that small, like you see it zooming in.
Either that or it was fucking Superman. Again, I even disagree with what she's saying. Scud missile is kind of lob it on in and... Do you, I don't remember, I think you might have sent it to me? Yeah, you can be in charge of research for a couple minutes. Mikey is having an argument with his sister.
Yeah, he just told me about that on my way over.
I've switched phones since then. All of the fuel prices and stuff when Trump left office versus when Biden took where we are now.
Yeah, but did he tell you about the eggs?
Yeah.
I didn't...
18 eggs for $9 now? I remember when they used to be, what, $2.59 or something like that?
Fuck, it's like $2 for a dozen, it seemed like.
See, this is just proof, man. There is retarded people like his sister, and probably my mother, that still believe this shit. What is it, just a coincidence that when Clinton was in charge, the economy sucked and prices were high? And then every single time that there's a Republican in charge, especially Trump. I mean, I don't know. The numbers should speak for themselves, but the sheep just don't get it. J-Dog is here at work. Multi-gunman first to be naked. Take that salty shell back. P.S. Where in the fuck is the whiskey and 357 Magnums? This 27 says add naked 12 gauges. Clyde says whiskey and revolution for all.
Been waiting for that, boss. I've been waiting for that one. You ready?
Or you want me to open that box fast?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
This one was for CaptainDick Nozzle. Captain. And it gurgles. Relatively Postal Service safe packaging. And appears to be
Bottles.
3 identical bottles, and no expense was spared on the packing tape. I knew this one was some kind of liquid. Actually, I knew that 2 of them were some kind of liquid because they gurgled as I was walking across the silent living room.
No, Jeremy, he doesn't watch all these for the entirety, does he?
He says he does.
Okay.
He says no matter when you would say it,
He
he would hear you say it.
He called me. I called him back and never answered. But he wanted to know how I cut up my crappies. I figured he fishes quite often. He would have his own method that works, but maybe he's looking for a shortcut. The hell is that? Looks like a Coke bottle, but
Cheer wine. Real cane sugar. Carbonated water, sugar caramel. So it's soda. It's soda. Crafted cherry taste. Cheer wine. Do you want to try one?
I'm good for right now.
Would you like a spicy peanut? Boiled peanut? I hate to open them because then I just
I
stand
was
here.
going to say I'm good for now. Yeah, I got these too.
Cheer wine. Were we talking about something that led to... Where does shit like this even come from? Was I not cheery enough?
You were talking about the cost of when Orange Man was in office compared to when Little Man is in office.
No, I mean, what was I talking about that someone sent cheer wine?
Oh, I don't know. Probably from all those tears.
Figured I needed it. Cheer up, fucker. This one wants to go the other way.
I know one comment very recent that would go good with, but I think that was when the camera was off, so I'll tell you that later.
I need a garbage bag. Now I can tell. I need a garbage bag. Oh, by the way, if you need it, I guess this makes a great can opener.
Nope. So my... Oh, no.
Probation officer?
I was going to say, that one of those things I ordered, it said it shipped, but it got delayed a day. So I think it's in Georgia right now.
Georgia. Okay, we got boiled peanuts and cheer wine. I'm almost leaning towards trying one because it has to be better than this beer.
Hey, you picked it.
God damn it. No, I said the 8% hard premium cider, imperial cider.
Imperial cider. Yep. Oh, I need some shot glasses.
That's a terrible problem. Shot glasses, where we have to assume that this is going to be good, and we're going to have a drinky poo with Grandma. Okay, fine. I'm convinced.
Gotta have some peanuts.
I gotta have a...
So now this is Suntory whiskey. Is that Taki? From the House of Suntory Whiskey Establishment. They're established 1923. And it is Japanese whiskey. Not just saying it, it's imported from Japan.
We looked.
Yep.
And it's the real effing deal. Should have things like bowls on hand down here.
Bowls?
Yes, I can transfer this out so you're not trying to dig into it. See, those. Whoever sent me those ones from Georgia probably came from a roadside dude with the 50-gallon drum boiling away. For some reason, they did not stick in the shell. I don't know.
Just eat the fucking shell, that's what I'm doing. They're boiled.
I don't care. Aren't they hard?
Now when they're boiled.
Do you remember the
I grew up with some friends that just literally ate them like that all the time. It was like, what? That's gonna be so dry and disgusting. Just imagine shitting out all those peanut shells too.
Okay. So, the first time I ever did, not saying that this is the first time I ever had peanuts, but the first time I ever ate the shells, well, when a peanut shell comes out of your butthole sideways, it's the same as swallowing a razor blade.
Were you yelling for your mommy?
I had lacerated asshole. I mean, you got your little brown turds coming out with red streaks in them, wondering what the hell has gone wrong. And of course, the seed's now sideways, so it's like, oh shit! Come on, I cannot be the only person that has ever eaten a sunflower seed. And then
you're talking about a sunflower seed?
Yeah.
You're talking about a peanut.
Oh no, I've never tried eating a peanut.
A sunflower seed? Well, those are...
Are you saying these are broke down enough that they're
Just
soft?
chew on it. Just chew on it. It's a little crunchy, but chew on it. The inside's soft.
Yeah. It's still a fucking sunflower peanut shell.
Well, I didn't say it wasn't.
And you're swallowing that.
I did for one.
Okay. This is what happens.
I was going to say, you said you were going to do it, and you didn't listen to yourself.
This is what happens when you listen to fucking idiots.
You ready for this?
But not much faith?
Well...
Or was that expensive that you like sharing this shit with Eric? Fuck him.
No, it wasn't crazy expensive at all. Oh, wow.
Definitely a different flavor than... It's like bourbon.
It is smooth as hell up front. It's got like a nice warming finish. That is so smooth up front though. It really is.
It's almost like nothing up front.
That's different. That's not bad.
Now I wonder...
That is not bad.
40 bucks? 50 bucks?
Yeah.
Now I wonder what, like, $100 and something bottle of Japanese whiskey must
Honestly,
be like.
I thought this was like 80 bucks for the longest time, and I looked today, and I specifically went to the Japanese because we never have it. So I'm like, it's like 40, 43 bucks or something. Like, I swear that used to be like 80 something. Whatever, I'm going to try it because we never do it. That wasn't shabby at all.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't have all those luscious. It's a whiskey. It's not a Scotch. It doesn't have all that the shit that the Scotch has, but it's freaking very smooth.
Yes.
Awesome. So, I don't even know what that was. Looks like a little baby floating there.
I was watching Louder with Crowder the other day. Oh my gosh! So they've been having like references to stories from the Bible, but they always make it a very inappropriate skit. And I don't know who's the little baby that goes floating down the river. Anyways, the comedian, he's got on the show with them. He's like, you know, with his wife, and he's like, or with the lady, looking at this baby, and he's like, oh yeah, look at that baby, it doesn't ever cry. It's autistic. It's gonna cost so much money, you go in those special schools and this and that. You should just kick it down the river. So then they go put it in the river, and he's like, yeah, just kick him, kick him. She's like, no, I'm not gonna kick him. Look at that. He's so happy and peaceful, he's not even crying. Like, this was meant to be. It's like, oh my God, this is so fucked up.
God. And they're not out front of his studio picketing.
Oh, I'm sure quite a lot of people don't like him. Actually, one guy threatened to, like, mess up his car, flatten his tires. This was, like, a long time ago. He looked up the guy's place of business or work, and he walked in there. It was a coffee shop. And he walks in there, and he's like, oh, yeah, you know me. You know, ordering coffee or something like that. He's like, you know me. He's like, no, dude, oh, well, you threatened that you were going to slash all my tires or mess up my car. Yeah, I'm loaded with Crowder. You know, I got the show. Here, I got you on video right here. And the guy's like, sir, you can leave or whatever. And then they wanted to kick him out. And the boss comes by, and Crowder just blows this guy up in front of his boss. Like, yeah, this is the stuff he was saying to me. So I was just, coming down here for a coffee and confronting him.
Yeah, for a mass-produced bowl of peanut.
Ain't bad.
They're still pretty tasty.
Mm-hmm.
I like having someone's nuts in my mouth.
They are sticking though.
Now, I have to say, I can do some pretty good ones, but on my own.
They're not bad, but honestly, I think you got to start adding more flavor. And I don't just mean heat flavor.
It's tough though. You know how much shit goes in there? And it's like, I'm adding stuff.
Have you tried Cajun?
Yeah. We got the Creole seasoning salt.
Yeah.
And I put so much shit in there, I figured I fucked up a batch. And when they were done, I wanted to like salt
the
fucking peanuts as I ate them.
I wonder if there's a secret how to trap that flavor in. Have you looked that up? Because maybe you stick them in the refrigerator after. You know what I mean? Just do something different.
I don't know, maybe more time or something. I don't know. I got those Potter's peanuts that I found on eBay. Those are not bad. And the peanut is just a seasoning bag. It doesn't even seem like there should be enough shit to make this good. Okay. Redneck Ramblings. Drains Captain, watching a movie, but I'll be back when it's over. Cheers. I watched a movie last night. Jeremy said I had to watch Bullet Train.
Was it any good?
Christine appeared to be not being amused with it at all. And so Brad Pitt, action comedy.
Okay.
And,
so here's one thing, just like I even guessed. Boiled peanuts should be stored in the fridge in their brine. The longer they sit, the more flavor it's going to soak up. Another one also says soak overnight before you start cooking it.
That I have not tried. I have left it in the brine afterwards, though.
So both of them, put it in your liquid or brine or whatever. Put it in, I'd say let it just sit, for a night. Hell, I'd even let it sit in the refrigerator for a night and then boil them, put them back in the fridge, and just eat them as you go.
I used to have a big container down here.
What, you mean with those 50-pound bags of nuts you got? You should have just kept those. You could have used those for sandbags.
Man, you're making through the snow really good. What do you use for traction? All the fucking peanuts I've been sent. I cooked them all. I mean,
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't give a bag to my grandma. She'd have gone through them real quick. Every time a squirrel comes up to the window, locks the door and throws out some more. Like, have you seen the squirrels we got around here lately? They are getting fat. I mean, real fat.
my skunk has been gone from the spook house for over a month now, and he or she re-emerged last night. Holy shit! This thing's eating well. No wonder it sets the camera off. Goddamn Waddles is gigantic. Okay, see, that's why I didn't want to open these.
Better start reading some more comments. I gotta be out of here, I got a time limit.
Got shit to do.
It's kind of nice that, someone has to be on call. I can actually fit in the screen today.
It's a bummer that someone's on call. Well, I wonder if you could be talking about.
Well, I didn't say any names,
Ooh, look at that one. Looks like a limp dick.
You'd know.
Fuck yeah. Not only is it, if it's a baseball player, it's never left the dugout.
That's a new one on me. That's a good one, though.
Okay, in case someone's really real. Okay, let's just.
Another one of them shirts. I like that shirt better, though.
That is a nice shirt.
Or maybe it just matches that girl better. I don't know, but that cherry cola.
I feel cheery.
I was just gonna ask. Are you feeling any better?
And does it have THC or anything like that in there? I feel real cheery then.
Yeah.
Put me in, coach. I like it more than Coke or something like that.
So it ain't bad, huh?
It's like Dr. Pepper, but more cherry. Spatula City.
Hey, now she ain't the hardest thing, I'll tell you what. That's one you could maybe propose to. She don't look like she's gonna be going and running far compared to some of the other ones.
Poco, it wasn't me, and you can't prove anything. Jolson, we need less cowbell. Multi-gunman, more cowbell is mandatory. Sorry, I meant less cowbell is mandatory. Poco, why more cowbell? You never visit Eric. Tardisia says that's true. I don't know who he was answering. Oh, must have been Jolson. DFC, 15th.
Poco messaged me last night. Said, I thought you were going to give me the fillet knife. He never sent me his address. Nor did we strike a deal. It was just like, yeah, I thought you were interested in him. Haven't gotten back. I don't know. Look, I got a couple knives for you. Nickel Brown 556 bulk carrier group would be nice.
Wow. Okay. Poco, shirt yourself on camera? ? Yeah, but I was wearing my man pad.
So it's alright.
Yeah, I mean, you just start over.
Well, you should probably clean too.
Well, you know, that's what the next pair of underwear are for. Jolson. There was not a single train there the first time I went to visit. About 4 months before he passed away, there was only 2 sheets of plywood. When I visited them 2 weeks before he passed, it was up to what you saw, the 6 or 8 sheets. I can't recall, but it was huge. He told me he was going to do a video on it in the coming weeks since he did some work and he wanted to do it. And he passed away before he did that video.
Which one's this now? I gotta ask. Because I got a really good idea for you.
Which one is what?
That.
The gun?
Yeah. That was Smith & Wesson?
That was my 1066. 10 millimeter.
So you got a lot of 10 millimeters now? You should zoom your picture out back a little farther and do like a star of, you know, your 10 millimeters all like wrapped around. Does that make sense? Just saying, I mean, if you're the real 10 millimeter guy. Show off a few of your things in one picture.
Odysseus said, needs more cowbell. Personal favorite. She just looks like that sweet girl that...
She got some big old titties though.
She tells mom she's going to go to the library, and in fact she's really taking a gigantic boner up her ass. I mean, you can tell by the look on her face, that's what she wants. She does not want a novel.
The big titty chick at the end of the block.
Which end?
That one. Like across the street. She moved out, but she's, I think, the one that her and her friend spray painted down the alley. Well, anyways, that was years ago.
Bitch.
But she got knocked up and just finally had her first kid. She's now married for the second time, and she's only like probably 28, 29. Well, I dodged a bullet on that. Dodged so many bullets, I'm telling you. I
Dodge that.
all my ex-girlfriends, I swear to God, are having kids, and it's like, whew. That was 6 months later. Whew.
I could tell when I met her she'd make a great single mom.
Yep.
It's my money. Oh, I thought the ranting was over. I was wrong. Miss 27 says never. And then he says back to him, great, enjoy. So what was that, a brief? He stepped through the door for a moment. When did I say I was going to stop ranting? As long as this country's fucked up.
I'm pretty sure on just this show today, you said right at the start, you're not going to ever stop.
No. That's why we keep creating channels.
Gotta switch over to True Social and there's a new, what is it? True Social, then we have was it Rumble? And they just came out with another new one. I forget what it's called. Never looked it up, but I just heard about it. It's meant more for Republicans. Granted, any party can go on there, but it's kind of like, what's that?
Gab?
I don't know. But they're not going to censor you for your political beliefs or conspiracy theorist comments or whatnot.
The thing is though, even when they started True Social, all the libs started jumping in over there. So they could try to, be what libs are. Uninformed sheep.
Yeah.
Rich Huff says, cheers all. Cheers, Rich.
Howdy, howdy.
That one's going to come out as a complete nut.
Shit, what time is it?
3:48.
Well, that's not too bad.
Mike says cheers. Cheers, Mike. Jolson says, like we have discussed before, the SIG P220 stainless 10mm is a Lipsy's exclusive, and I had an alert set up for years when they got a shipment in from SIG. I was alerted immediately, ordered immediately, and out of the 25 they got, and all of them were gone within 7 minutes. Yeah, I just went through that yesterday.
That is a gun I would like.
I have not seen them
SIGs.
back in stock since. Lipsy's no longer even lists stainless P220 10mm on their website. See, this kind of took place yesterday. There's a couple of you that know exactly what I like, and Stephen Bush and Zeus both texted me and said, Classic Firearms just got in some Puerto Rico law enforcement Smith & Wesson 5906s. And I am at the grocery store, and I say to myself, I'm just going to add this gun to the cart tonight because I picked up a 1911, a Thesis 1911 45 for Michael. Don't tell him. I don't think he watches this, otherwise that just got fucked up. And I'm standing at the grocery store, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to take the chance of missing this. For under $300, $269 for the 5906. I add to cart.
Yeah, you already told me and Keith.
I add to cart. I go, proceed to checkout. And it says, before you can proceed, you have to remove all items that are not available. And I'm like, what's been in the cart all this time? And there's a little picture of the 5906. And I'm like, you have got to fucking be kidding me. Your item is available, in stock, add to cart, go to cart. Your item is out of stock, go fuck yourself. Okay. So I destroyed everything in the lettuce department at Super One. Walked out of there, I told them who's boss.
Fucking destroyed everything in the lettuce department. I could just see you freaking
Fuck! You know,
just smashing lettuce heads one at a time. You go back there, there's 20 heads just all over the floor.
Nah, I was pissed. I was like, get out of here. How could you tell me it was in the cart?
Security at Super One? I think we're going to need security. I'll clean up as well.
Well, evidently they've probably been screwed around by people that have put things in the cart and then taken off for days. I get it, but add to cart, proceed to checkout, unavailable. That's cool. I'm okay with that. Nice knockers. Disappointed, Jolson. So basically what you're saying, Jolson, is the only way what I want to do is going to work is if somebody has a used one that they want to sell.
You going to have another, or you can jump and ship?
I'll go pot if you go pot.
I'm going to have another. I'm not going to waste the shit.
Oh, no. No, it's not that bad.
It's just not good. Like, I was really excited, you know, based on the description.
I'm disappointed. If it tasted like fucking chocolate chip cookies and coffee,
that would be awesome. If they just said outright, just, you know, plain stout or something.
Yeah, it's just nothing special.
I wouldn't be upset.
This isn't special at all. Would you like another? Okay.
I mean, it's really not, it's
I want
not bad.
I want to see a cookie lob out of that fucking bottle or can.
Even a chunk. I mean, it's not bad, but it's very disappointing when you get your hopes all set up and excited for what they say it's going to be, and then you try and it's like, well, damn, this is just a fucking plain stout.
And then all his hopes were crushed.
You know what, though? Being me, it happens on a daily, so I mean...
Try being me. Well, try being Irish, man.
That's, you know...
Try having you as a neighbor.
Fuck off.
Wait a second, that thing come out right.
They say, though, you know, you got to be positive. The glass is half empty, glass is half full kind of guy. And I'm always like, you know, the negative Nancy, like, yeah, the glass is half full. Someone's already been drinking out of that bitch. They might got herpes. I don't want to touch that shit. Like, I always look, you know, the worst of the worst. And people think that that's horrible. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I'm never let down that way. I'm never let down that way.
Did I review that? Oh. Well, yeah.
Because if you're always looking for the worst and expecting that to happen, shit. Anything but that's better.
Oh, personal favorite.
Well,
Lindsay!
What were you talking about this if you reviewed this one?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, just, actually, I've heard a lot of people say that they like the Japanese whiskey.
Yeah?
But I am really impressed with this.
Bump me, bitch!
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Thank you, sir. Can I have another?
Here, pour your own. I don't know how much you want. That's pretty good stuff, I think. Like I said, it's real smooth on the beginning. It is so smooth, like there's nothing there. And then towards the end, yeah, it's got a nice bite.
There you go. You can take that home.
I was just about to smack you.
Yeah, it is impressively smooth.
And it's just something so different.
Is it 48?
No, it's 43.
Still 86.
It's still, yeah, I was going to say it's still over 40. Okay, for all you whiskey connoisseurs, honestly, Eric can argue with me if not, but if you do like whiskey, whether you like bourbon or scotch, this is like a meet 'em in the middle. And I would highly suggest it. It was not, I think it was like $43 plus tax. It was, for the price, not bad at all. I would take this just up there with Lafroig and Paul John. I mean, it's different, I'd put it right at that level.
It's not really reminding me of scotch. It's reminding me of a good whiskey with a little bit of a bourbon-esque on that very end. There's almost nothing at first.
But that's what
it's almost like.
But that's what reminds me of some of the scotches. Is it's just so smooth and subtle, and then it's got that warming sensation that we get like from the Octomore and everything else. Well, any strong alcohol, I guess, could do that, but just the way it goes about it, I don't know. I would strongly recommend giving it a try at least at some point if you like whiskeys, because it's unique, but it's good.
Okay, you make something in that warm tingle.
Yeah.
I have never had that happen with the Balcoons or
Balcones. You are racist. Balcoons?
Whatever they are.
Balcoons?
220, 210, what's the difference? But I'm just saying, pick a high octane.
Yeah.
And it's just not naturally going to give me that whoa. For some reason.
Oh, you might get the burn going down, but it's a little different. Yeah. It's a little different when it's like ooh.
It's really only the Octomore that normally does that. Now, at least that was the first time I was just like, take a shot, and it was like 3, 2, 1. Whoa.
You got the tickles.
It's almost like heartburn, except for instead of being where heartburn hits you, it's going down your rib cage, and it's like,
yeah.
That's weird. Now this is, I'll go for. I'd say I'd give this a 6. I'd say it's drinkable. If I opened up the refrigerator and went, oh, there's nothing in here but 57 cans of this shit that Matt brought over, I'd be like going, I'm good, I guess. But no, if you're waiting for like this really good experience, if it just said Imperial Stout that tastes like Imperial Stout, we'd have nothing to bitch about. 100 fucking cookie or 100 pounds of cookies.
That's why I literally got to go a 5. I'm not even gonna give it a 6. If it just listed straight stout like I already stated, I'd have no problem. I would give it a lot better of a rating. But it's only like 8%, I believe, and there is no coffee flavor, which is pretty, usually chocolate and coffee, they're pretty strong. Cookie, you ain't getting none of that. You ain't getting none of that in here. I mean, it's definitely drinkable.
I'll give you $1 if you slam this.
Get the fuck out of here. You give me $100 and I'll do it, but
You want to take one of these home for Charlie?
I don't care. Are you trying to get rid of them?
No, it's good.
Fuck, did you see what just happened to me?
He got fucked on camera at 55 minutes and 8 seconds. No, it's good, and I think Charlie's a good kid. I think I wouldn't give it to you. I wouldn't give it to you if it sucked. It's like Dr. Pepper missing the doctor.
I'll bring him one. He can try it. I don't care.
And I thought maybe I'd one for Christine. Oh, that's silly. Why would I share with my wife? I didn't even like her all that much.
It's good she doesn't watch all these.
I love that woman. She's... Oh my God. Last couple of days, I don't know if we're like been in the house together too long, and here we are. Start of another 3-day stretch. I decided, you know what? Fuck you. I work for myself. I can take a financial loss like a pro. So I'm not going to work on Monday.
Hey, I got a new show for you too.
Maybe I'll go plowing.
I got a new show for you.
We're going to make a new show, or you found a new show?
I found a new show that I think you might like because you like the spy stuff. The Recruit. It's on Netflix.
Why is it? Why do I want to say I've already seen it?
I watched it.
It's a series,
I watched it in
or?
like a day and a half. Yeah, it's brand new. Just came out. There's like 8 or 9 shows, but they're like 50-minute episodes.
Just came out?
Pretty recent, within the last month, I think.
Hey Google, who's in the Netflix series The Recruit?
There are 27 people in the cast of The Recruit. Here are the first 3. Noah Centineo, Laura Haddock, and Fievel Stewart.
There's
Let
no
me
one
know
that
if you want me to tell you more.
It's no one that I know.
That's good. Maybe I haven't seen it. What's the premise?
This
Obviously.
kid he's 24. He's a lawyer. Or just graduated being a lawyer, but he picked a job with the CIA. And although he's a lawyer, he's fucking CIA, and it just... Dude, he's in way over his head the whole time, but he somehow keeps scraping by every day. But I mean, it's action. It's kind of not mystery, but you know, it's drama, whatever.
You work Sunday?
No. We start talking about a show, and you're already like, "What are you doing Sunday?"
No.
He gives me a hard time about coming over, and then he's like, "Hey, what are you doing Sunday?"
Well, I got things I want to shoot.
Oh, is that what you were talking about? Okay.
We go up to Carroll Trail.
It'd be real fucking nice if something else comes in before then, but I doubt it will. Because what, today's Friday, that means it'd have to be here tomorrow.
Yeah, no. Maybe?
I thought they were only supposed to take 2 days or less. During...
You know, I was told that, and that never takes place.
Yeah, that's...
Like, where the fuck are you?
Don't matter. That's the only thing we're waiting on now. I got giddy about that.
Like your balls got tickled, kind of giddy?
Oh, more than that. This Miles here.
That's the ice maker. You locked the door behind you, didn't you?
No,
Oh, hang on.
I didn't know I was supposed to.
What the fuck is that? Motion detected at your back door.
Miles. Just because he said he can't drink doesn't mean he doesn't want to.
Yeah, I know. Can I come hang out with you guys? No, it's Michelle. Oof. Oh, that was... Wow. He watches this.
I know.
Fucking pricks. Let's not take any chances.
Lock. Oh.
Your back door? Oh, your back door is locked.
You keep on knocking, but you can't come in.
The side door! We don't hear you.
By the way, our phone's on silent.
You assholes. Love you, Miles.
Piss off.
So he texted me this morning, and he's like, Jordan's gonna be gone all weekend. Let's clean up his area. So I scraped the ridge off with the plow, And then I wanted to be able to just push it all down his driveway, but there's a tree right there in his yard. And Miles goes, no, you just break all that hard shit up and I'll snow blow it for him. Okay, I made like my third pass, 2 in this direction, and then to come back and clean up this direction. And I look in Miles is already in my truck. And I look in my mirror, and Jordan's coming around the corner with that fucking gigantic ass ice fishing house. And it's like,
is that what that is? I didn't know.
Yeah, it looks like it's got the lowering wheels. I'm assuming
Well,
that
I thought it was maybe a work.
I hope he's working. Maybe he is. I'm assuming maybe it's, I don't know. I've never asked him.
Because he had that in the fall, too, so I don't know.
Well, either way, I made a scoop, and then I ran down, and I always try the girl on the very end of the block, east end here.
Yeah.
That HUD home.
Yeah, I seen.
She like, I think she gave up entirely on shoveling. So I've been trying to keep as many people in our neighborhood clear as I can. Our alley. You know what for all of the work I've done in the alley, you know how much I've made?
Nothing.
Some beers from you, and Mrs. Kerrigan gave me $10. She actually comes out with a $10 bill, and I roll down the window, and she goes there, and I go, Miss Kerrigan, I don't want your money. I didn't want to see you struggling with this shit-ass wet snow.
Yeah.
She goes, honey, you take the $10. I want to at least make sure some of your fuel gets covered. She goes, this is what every neighbor should do in the alley.
She's so thoughtful because I try to give her a good deal too. And she's asked me for some big jobs where I have charged her, like painting her garage. But for the most part, sometimes it's just like she needs a 5-10 minute helping hand. And she's old. She's, about my grandma's age. So I'll go over there and I fucking help her. And between her and her son, they're always trying to stuff 20s and 50s down my pocket. It's like, dude, no. And they always say, well, if you don't take it now, you're not going to come help me next time. Just take the fucking money.
That's what she actually is, too. You just take it. I'm like, okay.
I'm not going to, you know what? I'm taking it, and it's only out of respect for you because I don't like arguing with old people.
Well, I didn't want to take any jobs this year because I don't have any experience plowing with a truck. Everything I do is with
I told you about my boss, though, dude. You can go practice on a big old parking lot.
Damn, practice on that wall. If I could make it over the wall in 3 licks, what do I get?
I wouldn't want to make it over. I just want to make it
Stop in the middle.
on top.
To it. Hey, you didn't wipe.
Unless she fell with me. Then I'd go over. I wouldn't care.
No, but it's been cool. I mean, I've been taking care of the end of the driveway for Michael and Roger.
Oh, he's happy. He's like, I haven't had to pull the snowblower back here yet this year. That's worth it for me.
Well, I was talking with my father-in-law, but Mike next door, he has been. He's like, I got to get you a gift card, a fuel gift card. I go, I don't want one, Mike. And he goes, you know how much time and my back you have saved this year? I go, dude, we're neighbors. It's like you're fucking estranged chick across from yours. It's like, oh, I don't want anyone to owe me. You don't owe me anything. It's what neighbors do. I'm just trying to help you out. I mean, if I plow you, your snow,
hey, you can always invite me in for some hot chocolate or some coffee.
Yeah, see where that goes.
And I'll plow you again.
Yeah,
free of charge.
Yeah, I'm right. Wow.
I told you I started talking to her again, right?
Or she started talking to you.
No, I talked to her. I messaged her. Like just before Christmas. I just said, hey, happy holidays. You still don't fucking talk to me, but whatever. I said, whatever that's about. One of these days, maybe you'll say something. But either way, happy holidays. I've got your back either way. Well, she responded and she's like, well, hey, how's it going? And she literally has been messaging me quite a bit again, but she's like, no, I was just being a bitch. She goes, I don't know. There's nothing you did wrong. Nothing at all. I was like, well, shit, I thought I got fucking drunk and said something stupid or whatnot. Honestly, I don't know. And she's like, no, I was just being a bitch. Blah, blah, blah. I said, I don't even care if you want to be a bitch. You don't want to talk to me. I said, that's fine. But Don't make things so goddamn weird. You fucking literally start driving down the alley the other way now, which I know her routine because I'm out there in the morning getting home from work.
Oh, Matt's here.
Yeah, it's like, quit making things so fucking awkward and going the other way, or like you and your mom pull up and you literally beeline it to the house. You don't even
think about that shirt.
Fuck the shirt. That's not what I'm looking at.
Man, you could break shit. Like your tongue. No, that is just a and here I find out that the entire time that I have lived here, she has owned that house.
Yeah.
So that means for over a fucking decade, she don't wave to me.
She's pretty sheltered.
It's like, what the fuck?
I shouldn't say sheltered, but she likes to shelter herself.
Yeah, God, if xenophobic if she never left the house, but she leaves the house, and it's just like,
She's always on the farm or at her house. If she's at her house, she's inside unless she's mowing lawn. But otherwise, she's inside her house or she's up at the farm, like with her horses.
It's like fucking Austin's ex-wife or wife or whatever she is. I should text him. How's it going?
Well, I did read something about horse ladies. They're all fucking crazy. That's just what I heard. Well, Reb.
I guess it... You know, it's kind of funny because my favorite aunt, my Aunt Connie, her oldest daughter, Anita, my cousin, is into horses, and she seems like the two of them they'd never talk to each other because they're alike. You know? But it's just like, when I saw her out there trying to hire a plow guy, I mean, I wanted to just walk over and say, whatever, I'll just, as long as it's okay to push the shit. My only fucking concern is your grass. If you don't care what happens to your lawn.
I don't think she cares that much. I mean, as long as you're not digging a foot down, but when it starts freezing, yeah, you're going to scrape the grass off, but it'll grow back.
Yeah, it's the same with Roger's neighbor, Dave. Dave goes, I'll give you $25 if you just crisscross my driveway like you did for Roger. And I go, I don't have a problem with that at all. As a matter of fact, Roger says you're a good guy. It's like, I'm just trying to help out. And he goes, well, no, I want you to take the money. I'm like, okay, but I'm telling you, well, here's what my hesitation is. He goes, what's that? I said, your lawn. I said, the only thing I can guarantee you is I could probably fuck something up. He goes, I don't give a shit. Okay.
I had to really laugh, by the way. Clyde sent this afternoon.
Fucker.
About your truck getting broken into. And I knew, I'm like, this is a joke. Eric would have been pissing and moaning right away. I know this guy, there's something. So I just kept reading it, just to wait and see when's it going to happen. Oh yeah, item stolen. One midget Mexican strip club gift card. Large tube strawberry flavored lube. Mm-hmm. One photo of a shirtless Justin Bieber. Didn't know you were into that, but alright. Not judging. Yeah. No, I thought that post was pretty good. And then I'm an asshole, not running for anything, I just wanted a sign. Yep. Pretty good. Entertaining. You texting him now? Fuck you. Fuck you, Clyde.
No, I'll be talking to him later. I forgot that it's Friday.
He's on the show today?
I just want to see if Jim wants to be on the show. Clyde just shows up.
Hornet Fixer?
See, there's no stopping Clyde. It's the same fucking link we've already had, so Clyde just shows up.
Yeah.
Somehow, Clyde became an automatic member of the staff. And the only reason that I have never given a shit is A, Clyde's funny, cool, and knowledgeable. Great with Google. And
great with Google.
And Joey's been gone because of work. And Johnny usually doesn't say shit. So if John doesn't say anything, it's like me and Clyde for 2 hours. So it all works out. But Jim will be there.
What's your guys' show on tonight?
Good question. So since you're going to be there, you're in charge of the topic, period.
That's a huge dick move.
I added the LOL, so he was fucking kidding.
You should probably pick something, though, that you have a little bit of knowledge on, or at least have something to conversate about.
I haven't had a subject matter in probably a year. John usually goes, "What are we gonna call this show?" Don't put a pickle in your butt. Okay. If you look at the names of the shows, they also have nothing to do with whatever the show was. Or if they do, we may or may not have discussed it in the first 5 minutes and then it was over. I don't know. Usually it's...
Ooh, I like that. Continued censorship?
I can't think of what the last... I think the last few had maybe something to do with that, but... Yeah, I suppose at a bare minimum, I could try to get it out there.
How about the laundry that's going on, getting washed over in Ukraine? You know what pisses me off so much?
Mm-hmm. Misa likey.
All these stupid motherfuckers that are putting up flags, Ukraine flags. Whether it's on their house, their cars, their profiles. Everyone's putting up these Ukraine flags. Support Ukraine. Fuck no, I'm not going to support Ukraine. We need to support ourselves first. Do you also realize, so not only we're spending all this money over there for their democracy, do you know how how much democracy they have? They're now going to start jailing Christians.
The Tar Star, the Brown Wonder, the Big Bugalow.
Did you hear how they're going to start arresting Christians if you are not going to certain places to pray, or depending on how you...
In Ukraine.
Yes.
That's bullshit.
Like if you are praying or committing some kind of religious act that goes against their law, being a Christian, they'll start arresting you. They took down they didn't take down, they stopped people from going to like one of the biggest churches over in Ukraine. They shut it down.
Okay.
Look it up. No, it's weird. This guy is there's no real journalists over there right now. Everything goes through him. Like everyone's saying Putin's so bad. No, this fucking douchebag, everything through the media goes through him, whether if he approves it or it doesn't get aired. He's telling people how they can pray. Why are we spending that kind of money on a crazy dictatorship and not, giving the money to us? Helping our country out, helping our poor, helping put up a border, protecting our walls. But we're doing it for all these other countries. Ukraine is obviously the biggest. Well, that's because Ukraine's fucking washing our money. Well, we know that.
Yeah, they send it over there like we're helping them, and it comes back for the deep state.
Yep. I mean, not all of it. Washing does cost money, so they get a nice chunk of it too. But the Democrats don't care when their pockets are getting filled. And you know what? Republicans, for that matter, too. Don't get me wrong. They're not innocent.
Hey, if I told you, Matt, I'm going to send you $10,000, and we're going to call it for security money, security consultant.
You give me $7,000 back.
You can keep 5 of it if you send me 5 of it back. And that's basically what is going on over there.
Oh, see, I said 7 and 3, but yeah, 5 and 5. I mean, I guess it's not your money either way. You're happy. Both people are happy. Well, and it's so messed up too because they looked into it and they don't even know where half that money's gone. Well, we sent it to them. Well, okay. We sent it to them. Where the fuck is it? What's it gone for?
Oh yeah.
Hey, you know what I seen just the other day? Actually, it was hilarious. Tom McDonald. He's got all those songs that the rap guy, like Sheeple and The System, all that. You gotta look up more of his songs than what I showed you. But anyways, They put him on Newsmax a while back. He's a really down-to-earth guy, but it's hilarious that they put him on Newsmax just because of his, songs and stuff. And he even says, he's like, no, I'm not Republican. He goes, I believe a lot more in the conservative beliefs, and I think that's just because it's more common sense, but these are the issues that I see, so that's what I rap about, because that's the real issue. And he also doesn't swear in any of his songs. I didn't know that. Like his old original ones, maybe, when he got into rapping, he was trying to copy everyone else. Now he wants to do his own thing. He doesn't swear in any of his videos.
What I mean when I put hiking as a hobby on my dating sites.
Now, see, that should just be my Facebook page picture right there. Or fishing or hunting.
The shirts I want to wear. The problem.
That's fucked up.
Oh, she went to Arby's.
That's fucked up. That is funny, though.
Sorry, titties. Sorry, titties. Stop.
Okay. Let's try to get through this shit. Mike says, my dad did 1 year in Korea. 1966 to 1967. Then he went to Vietnam from 1967 to 1968. Damn. Cheers to him. Then Mike says H4. H4 is a misdemeanor. Redneck. I started replacing doors in my basement and adding a couple. Doors are super expensive. I wanted solid wood doors and ended up paying over $400 each. I can only afford to do a couple at a time. Matt Davis sub-comment says building material prices in Seattle are insane, but doors have really gone through the roof in cost. If you have recycled building materials store in your area, you can save a ton on all. Sometimes door shops have doors they remove for major discount. Good idea. Paul from PA Brew News. Cheers, everyone. I'll take the can if you didn't chuck it already.
I'll take the can. Hold
on. Paul, the can's in the garbage, but the sticker's right here.
Oh, 3 sheeps?
Yeah.
That's kind of a different one.
Maybe I'll, God, there's only 2 of these cans, I believe, sitting on the shelf when I bought that one. Maybe
was
I can.
Was that the Stout?
Yeah.
That one that Miles bought or whatever?
No, it was one. I bought just one. It was like $9 for that one can. And I bought just one because I planned on it being something I could review by myself.
Without D-Bag or D-Bag number 2 with you?
Yeah, one of those guys. And
hey,
Paul, maybe I can see if I can find a...
You know what you got to do? You got to get Mike down here for a review.
Oh, then he says I definitely like one with the beer still in it. I'll stop and see if they
Take another little bump. It looks like you haven't even touched yours yet. You wanted to pour another one so bad so quickly, and you didn't even touch it.
I had half of it. Well, I'm savoring it. Shit to do later, okay?
Well, it sounds like you already got 2 people that can hold the show.
Yeah. Hey, Jim, you want to come and do Locked and Loaded? Because I'm going to be fucking trash!
I agree with that one.
What do you say?
Who say?
Oh.
Hey.
Damn it, Jim. See what I did right there? Okay. Oh, I know I did it once, but I think we need to do it twice. Then Scourge says, smoke a cigar after the brew review before it gets back to being cold out.
That's true. You should.
Here's
One of these days.
here's the problem. I'm not even sure where it ended up. I have that cigar from Steve. I have a few, and I don't know. I tell you, I have 2 humidors, and
Just getting dried out.
trying to maintain a humidor becomes a major thing. But no, I had a few things in it. Then it was like I get like this. Want a cigar? I really want a cigar. I
How
don't
about a
want a
humidor
cigar.
in your cigar? How about a humidor in your gun safe? Because you already fucking keep that regulated too, though, don't you?
Yeah, but one is like twice the humidity. I don't want any humidity in the guns.
Okay.
And
okay.
and these have to have it.
No, I get that. No, I get that. But
Like
I'm
I should
saying,
really
like,
put my cigars in the bathroom.
upstairs.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Hey, honey, make sure you open the lid when you shower. Okay. Mike Moore says cheers. Cheers, Mike. Steven. Do what you want to the SIG 10mm. If someone doesn't want you to do it to it, then sell it for $10,000 as ransom. Good idea. Good idea. EMT Railfan, Charlie 2, and
It's like a mish.
C2 is a misdemeanor. Almost forgot that one. Paul, what the fuck? That's a thin ass brew. Medium. Unbelievable. Yeah. You wouldn't want me to send you one for the beer itself. You'd want me to send you one because the art's kind of cool, but as long as you got the can, you might as well have the beer in it so you can be utterly disappointed just like I was. I don't even remember what I gave it for a score, but
Can't be any worse than Stout today.
it doesn't surprise me though. 3 Sheeps. I thought because it was a limited release and fairly high on the booze that high enough on the booze that it should have not been.
This was honestly the most depressing Stout I've had with you.
This 27 says 34th. This is what's upsetting.
Like I said though, if they said it was just a Stout, I could deal with that. But they didn't. It's chocolate, coffee, and cookie.
There's none of this to it. The first taste, the smell that you get is the taste that you get, and it's linear. It's just from one end to the other. I don't know where the hell all these cookies are. I don't know where this good pressed coffee is. You have some, and you just like.
Luckily, it wasn't that expensive. It wasn't like buying any of this Drecker shit that's $25 for a 4-pack or $26 for a 4-pack. I was gonna buy some of that, but I'm like, oh yeah, I'm pretty sure Eric had that for sure because you had that 4-pack, that multi-pack, and I did one of them with you.
I mean, you want to split that?
No, I don't care. Let's get this shit done. Get the fuck out of here. I gotta go cook some fish for you.
Let's not get too excited about that. That is another nice.
You know what?
It kind of looks like you can see your nipples.
You know what? You're gonna be very, very upset because when I come over with this fish, I'm gonna give you 2 pieces. One is just the plain way I cook it, and the other one is gonna have a little doctored upness just for you and me, because the way I like them, a little tartar sauce on the top, maybe a little spicy salt. Telling you though, you're gonna be pissed off because you're like, wow, you know what? I actually do like fish. I just never have someone that knows how to cook fish like this. Just like the venison.
Okay. Gunwild says, if it has tits or tires, you'll have issues with it. Then he says, fuck 9. Sorry, Foxtrot 9.
Hey, I just saw O2 Yamaha,
F9 is a miss.
$5,200.
I
All
want it.
black,
Okay.
21,000 miles.
What kind?
Same thing you got, but an O2. $5,200, all black, 21.5 I think on the mileage.
Yeah. But still, mine, you'll never see another one just like mine.
I know, because yours is the best on this planet.
Mine is the best you'll ever. Are those real? That's some Photoshop shit going on there.
It's a really tight drink.
She was ocean going. She's a tanker, really. I'm not saying that I have an issue with it. I'm just saying, are those real?
I see something like that and Mayday, Mayday.
Cobra, Happy New Year. Hoping 2023 is somehow better than 2022. I agree.
You don't think that those are even worse?
I don't know. I have like 27,000 pictures of her in various poses, and I'm okay with just about every single one of them. But I don't think they're real. No, I'm pretty sure. Chuck says, if it weren't for Christine, you'd be living under a bridge.
No, that's a lie. Well, maybe. But I was going to say, I do have a tent I'd give him. But I guess he could still pitch
Still be under
a tent.
Still be under the bridge.
Yeah. No, I got a nice island I could put you out on. You know what? Should have hit the fan. I know where I'd go. I'm serious. There's a couple of nice little islands I know around here. Hey, you shake your head, but dude, an island, they're not going to be able to get out to you very easily. Easily defendable. Man, you only got to worry about the wind in the winter. So as long as you have a structure put up, which these islands I'm talking about do have structures, that's why they'd be perfect.
Matt Davis says J4. Salty says I'm naked, prove me wrong. Mike says YouTube doesn't give me any notifications to any videos. Music, cooking, repair, etc. videos. Doesn't do any good ringing the bell on the channels. Well, that's because YouTube is a bunch of commie, woke motherfuckers following an agenda based on the deep state. See you tomorrow. Sorry, say see you in a week.
I'm sorry. Hey, you know what? I don't even think it's all about the election stuff you call. It's how you throw them under the bus. That's a strike right there. That's foul.
Mike says Ed was and is a great man. Yes, he is and was. Sharky, cheers all. Mosen on deck. The greatest fucking Mosen ever. Proved me wrong.
Jeez, you really gloat yourself on your work. You got the best Mosen on earth. You got the best VMAX on earth.
Fuck yeah.
It's all...
It is. You got the best Raptor. This has to get shot too. I've been fucking pulling the trigger on this and chambering rounds.
Hey, we could probably do that on Sunday, but it's going to have to be like kind of like more afternoon. Not real late, but not real early unless Charlie wants to go. Because I got Charlie, and I don't know what time he's going to want to go home. So unless he wants to go shooting...
Let me open this. Oh, can you imagine that mess?
Dude, I just watched this video on YouTube of this guy. Something about fishing, right? And he took his gun to go fishing, and he stuck the barrel right in the water at the fish. Boom! Dude, that fucking barrel split into like 4 or 5 different things. I don't even know what kind of gun it was.
Well, that's weird.
I've never seen something like that.
I've seen people shooting guns underwater.
Yeah, no, pretty much that's what he stuck. It looked like he stuck the tip of the barrel under the water. I don't know if it was pressure or what.
I say maybe if the whole barrel's under there, the pressure's the same throughout. Where one's at
I don't know either. But it could have just been a really old gun too. You know, that's weak. I don't know. I really don't know. But I just saw it, and they both. There was 2 guys. One was kind of down by the water, you know, looking, pointing out the fish, and the other guy was standing like this. Boom! Next thing you know, they both look up and they're like,
are we still alive?
yeah, like, what the fuck just happened? The barrel's literally in like 4 or 5 different bent up pieces, man. It was messed up.
Chucky says, right, light through the firing pinhole indeed. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah. Well, that's this, and that is not light through the firing pinhole. I can make light for you, though.
I don't know if you really want to shoot that though. There's some wear on.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's
slides.
it's dangerous. You, Lord knows what would take place right there.
I got a little Dremel though you can use to maybe file it smooth.
On the other hand, I am feeling better about this guy.
Oh, almost made it in the cup. I do like that one a lot.
Oh, it's sexy as fuck. That's all I have to say.
I mean, I really like the 10 mil I got because I do like the under rail edition too. But that is like your most badass classic 1911, if you ask me. And I don't mean classic. It's like a classic of a 1911, but it's updated because you got the 10 mil option. You know, you don't get all the extra under rail shit. Like that's just
like the other two.
Yeah, it's a beautiful looking gun.
If you're gonna fill a category, make it on separate guns.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want the rail on this. If some of the rails,
that's what I'm saying.
Like they were like you got a gun and a pile of rails. I went. Bzz, bzz. That just looks stupid.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I'm afraid to even up.
I told you I would for that. You said fuck no already. You already told me that.
What the fuck?
You want to trade for my... Well, everything you try to trade for my Springfield, it's the same way. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? You want a fucking...
Okay, fine.
You want a couple grams of crack right now?
The last gun I was offering to trade, plus the sword.
I'm about ready to shoot you with that Raptor and fucking walk out.
Wow. Someone's bitter.
Only problem is it's on camera if I do that.
What about that? She's going, I have something I want you to...
She looks so pissed off. I would love to hate fuck her and then walk out and be like, there you go.
That coconut sound when her own head is hitting the headboard. I think I told you that story.
Yep, a few times.
It's a proud moment in my life.
It's sad. It's the little things that count.
Incoming clunk.
Wow, that is a hell of a fucking little nightie there.
I know, it seems to be hung up on something right there. Sorry about that. Don't breathe the whiskey.
Actually, you know what? It's so smooth that it didn't even burn going down. I was just choking when you said that.
Oh! Right in the middle of Matt almost dying right there. Sharky puts one on the bottom. C9 is a hit, and it's sunk. First blood in the water. Where's my
ship down?
Where's my magic pen?
Alright, how much more we got in this?
It's almost done.
Good, because I got to get going. I don't want fucking Christine all pissed off at me or you.
Oh, no, you got an hour for her. And if we go another hour, we're both...
Well, I still got to cook fish and bring some over to you, too.
You want this song? Hey, Sharky.
I do really like her.
She is so proud of her body.
I know. That's fine.
And she should be. Sharky, love the 686. Matt has a... What is it? 6-inch damn sweet shooter.
Mate. That's not
mate.
Matt.
Oh, sorry. Mate.
Love that 686. Mate has a 6-inch damn sweet shooter.
So you have someone that has the
about
6-inch version? Is that what he's saying? Mate? Matt? Mate?
Mate.
Matt.
Friend.
A mate. Friend of his.
Hey, you know what? I got a 6-inch shooter too.
What? Yeah.
But I'm going to share that with her, not you guys.
Imagine what you could do with that chair. I like modern art.
I like her better though.
Okay.
She even looks old, like old as shit like now, but maybe it's just a picture, but she's cute.
Sharky, yep, that Rock Island looks so damn good. Swapping the slides out might work just fine. I don't know. I do know the technology changed. If you strip the slide from the 2011 TAC single stack and the 2011 TAC double stack, okay, I gotta get a second opinion.
All you gotta do is
Worth a divorce? Not worth a divorce.
tell me what you're thinking, what you're looking at.
Right here.
I have my opinions, but I'll leave them till off camera.
You need a tissue?
No tissues needed.
No. But Yeah, they. It's not that they had a problem, but aligning two little dots, which meant that you could still rotate it wrong. You can't. You cannot put the new tack together wrong.
Kind of like that too. Hey, I thought I saw this and I took a picture, so they have to know that I was interested. Check that out. Do you know what it is?
Well, it looks like a grenade, but
Yeah, it looks like a grenade. Basically, it's just like you can hook it to a belt loop or something, and it's a bunch of paracord, right? Here's the problem. I was like, dude, I'm going to order one. I was going to order one for you, even though you got a bunch of this shit already, too. How much you think they are?
$20.
How much you think that is?
$20.
Okay. I'll let these guys try.
$40. Obviously, this. Yeah, fuck that. If that was a 4-pack, that's over
$75.
That's over $80 before you.
They said there's 48 pieces in here, but they don't even say the lengths. I don't care if that's 100 yards.
That's not $75 worth of paracord just
No.
because you creatively make it look like a grenade. Sharky, 1 hour, 13 minutes, 35 seconds, and now that is the reason we let women go first. Okay. I agree. Oh.
Was that Sharky? I like her too, but
Oh.
she's definitely sucking in. Look at that. Look at her rib cage. She is sucking in. Big time there.
Yeah, but even if she blows out, how big is that's a little,
I know,
that's
but
a little woman.
But why would you still suck in like that? It's actually disturbing. And
Wow.
That's funny. It just popped out.
That is fucking funny, Sharky. Look.
It just popped up after we looked it up.
That's
Swing, swing.
Sharky says that's why you let the women go first. I bet you she's sucking in too. Never mind.
Hey, you're. Yeah, I go a 5, honestly. That if it just was regular stout, I would say 7.5.
Take more. Take more. You haven't had this one. I have. Not to mention it's like 21% or something like that.
No, it's not.
11.4.
Really?
Yes.
Damn. Trying to send me
Compared to
home.
what you just... Actually, this is great that you're having this. Compared to what you... Yeah, she was...
She was not up there long. It don't matter, but
Because we missed out talking about fucking beer. Sharky, well, making something work next year. That is one of my goals for 2023. And, nope, I didn't get it. Sorry.
you didn't get one.
I gave him a little clue about something that I think he's the only one. No, two. The person that is involved in the possible Sig Sauer scenario, and Sharky, because I bounced it off him. Everybody's giving me shit, and Sharky is like, "Come on, we all know the man that Ed was. Do you think that Ed would be upset if you did this trade?" And he's like, I'm like, you need me to answer that? And he goes, exactly.
It's your gun.
Well, that's my gun. It is. It's my
No,
gun.
it's your gun. No, but it's your gun, and he would tell you to do what you want to do either way.
Well, you already did that, like with the
Yeah.
SKS. Dude, I gotta send this back to you. Why are you gonna send
What?
it back to me?
Oh, me?
No, when Ed sent me that SKS, it was to be chopped apart. Literally.
Yeah. No,
I'm
I
gonna take a chop saw to it.
I know it was brand new, untouched almost. Sorry, I just had to come back here and get a hard on for a second.
Yeah, don't bring it out here,
I won't. I'm trying to imagine what I.
or you'll get to hear a 10mm going off in your mouth. Sharky SH, girls made it this time. Nice.
Hold on. I'm building this, and you're telling me I can't show off my own thing?
It's not done.
I know. Hey, you guys told me to show it off, and I was the first one to say, no, I'm not going to show it off till it's done.
Visually?
And then I started fucking with you guys. I was like, hey, you know what? I should go do it.
What do you think would happen if I did that to mine? Except mine's not a... No, mine is a rifle. Mine is a rifle.
They have different lengths. I like this one, though. That's why I
Except for mine is supposed to be authentic, and yours is way... Yours is aesthetically... See, I like mine because it's traditional, but I'm telling you,
mine's a hard-on. Mine's a combination of new meets old.
If you don't get a full-on raging, I knock my ass out, Chubby.
But you know what I also like about this? If they ever do come try to raid houses, I'd be like, well, that's wood. Hey, you know what I mean, though. Some of those people are so stupid. They're like, oh no, that's not dangerous. That's a wood gun.
Jay says, polymer fiberglass toe boots are so much better over steel. Not only are the steel cold, but if you do get your foot crushed, the non-steel flex back once the pressure has been removed. That's true. The steel stay crushing your foot, and they have to cut off in the ER. A real pain in the ass. Last comment from Jay. I have already lost all my hearing, so... Oh, by the way, that was Jay on the wrong video. We are going to the club. Hey, did you try this yet, by the way?
Try what?
The new stuff.
Yeah. Definitely a lot better. I feel like I got drunk off one sip, though. Either that or everything else started to finally hit.
Oh. Wow. The flavor values versus vanilla. Oh, I can't feel my skull anymore. Dude. See, here she is again. You said this is her. Like,
I mean, she cute, but you were talking about the other one with titties. Those things just look, well, in this picture though, her body does shape bigger and very shapely in a lot of different areas, not just her tits.
you'd be like going like this, and they'd go, psh, psh, and she'd like have two black eyes. Okay, all this time and there's only 2 people in the club. 36 minutes ago, J-Dog says, Heart Club, Mr. Holster. Gunwild in the club, bitches. I'm going to hit the refresh button, and then we are... I need to do this, and it might even be possible to have this uploaded before Locked and Loaded tonight. I don't know what the subject is going to be. I'll try to think of something creative, not too political. Those just look like they hurt. Like she has to take blood pressure pills just to regulate her titties.
That's like Wednesday after she grew up. Have you watched that show?
Mm-mm.
You know what?
The new one?
Yes. You know what? I'm not an Addams Family fan at all. Honestly, you got to check it out. It's not bad. This little bitch is badass.
Okay, well, if she looks anything like that, I'm all for it. So, cheers. Probably see you tomorrow, and hopefully check you out on Locked and Loaded. And again, check out the new link to the CaptainDick Nozzle alternative.
Second page.
Because it'll be the top link.
Oh wait, sorry, that's top page. Third page.
Top link. Because we just travel around here getting deleted. Fuck you, YouTube.
Oh boy.